Over.
Bugs Bunny to Earth. Yeah, I'm here. Over.
Earth calling. Did you arrive safely on the moon? Over.
Bugs to Earth. Yeah, I'm on the moon. Over.
Have you prepared a statement for the press?
Well, yes. I have prepared a statement. Get me out of here!
Yes, welcome to my review of MOONSWEEPER for the Atari 2600. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to say in the comments, MOONSWEEPER? I love that game. Oh, really? Then why don't you marry it? No, I'm just kidding. It just seems like MOONSWEEPER is a good name for it because nobody ever talks about it. It's like everybody just keeps sweeping it under the rug, you know what I mean? Well, let's give a look at MOONSWEEPER because I happen to be a qualified space pilot, and I have been authorized to fly out to outer space and see if I can rescue Bugs Bunny and several human beings from the trapped moons. And between me and you, there's going to be a lot of humans down there to rescue, right? There's got to be at least one or two hot chicks. And between me and you, I plan to maybe see if I can use my status as a hero and a rescuer to get laid. Shh, be quiet though. I will work on that. And if they're not down with it, well, who knows what could happen in far away from home in outer space. You know what I mean? So, MOONSWEEPER. Yes, it very often gets swept under the rug. Because, well, it's pretty damn good, right? Look, we have multiple parts. You start off in space, and you're avoiding these meteors flying around, and you can shoot. But something leaves you a little bit limp about your firing. Now you can pull down and use a force field like I just did. You see that? But the force field takes away from your points. When you see a moon, you dock up with it, and we do get this beautiful, ooh, look at the ship above, beautiful planet. These stripes you're seeing on this are not part of the game. They're just come across my phone. But it's a frustrating game, MOONSWEEPER. And that's why I think we all keep sweeping it under the rug. There's actually a very good game, but it's always just, here's some humans to rescue. If you can rescue 5 humans while you're sweeping the surface and shooting at these obstacles that get in the way, really is a beautiful looking blue. If you get enough of these people, about 5 of them or 6 of them, you start to see these docking rings, and you launch into space. And there you are again with that sun shooting what seems to be solar flares at you. But it's very frustrating. I'm not saying it's a bad game, but if you got the desire to just fire away, especially on the planet here, when you see this Space Invader looking enemy, you got to pull down to fire at him. Oh, I got him! Yeah, I mean, and look, this is a nice green looking screen. Each color planet becomes more difficult between blue, green, red, and I believe yellow, but you get more points for the more difficult planets. And if you can rescue these astronauts on the more difficult planets, it pays off in points. See, this has got some enemies sweeping below. They're sweeping against me. Got that ship there. Now this game takes care of you in the sense of giving you lots of enemies in different ways. And you gotta, the way they use the Atari 2600 joystick is pretty creative because there's a lot of functions. Oh, there is a frustration factor. Alright, now I talked about rescuing some humans. And I think it's time. There's one. Aha. Let's check my hole and see what I got. Oh, it is. I knew it. It's a pretty girl. Aha. I rescued a pretty girl. She's in the hull of my ship, along with the other humans, but she's in the section where you get your air. She sure looks tired. Well, this girl's pretty. Oh, damn. I'm going to speak to her from the intercom. Attention, my passenger. This is the pilot who just rescued you from the barren moon. I'm sure you appreciate it. Oh, look at you. Yes, I'm sure you appreciate what I did for you. So while we're flying and trying to avoid enemies here, and I'm doing my best to pilot you, I think I deserve a little reward. I know you've been trapped down there a long time. You must be tired. You must be lonely. What do you say you and I hook up for a little rendezvous in one of the ship cabins, and I'll make sure you get down to the planet safely. What's that? You're not interested? You just want to be rescued? You don't want me to... You don't want to get together with me? I came all this way? I don't like how this passenger's denying me after I rescued her from the moon planet. I think I have something I can do. Let's push the eject button. Yeah, let's just, yeah. I told you. Will you change your mind? Will you be with me? No? Well, adios, señorita. Yeah. I'm sorry, but I went a long way. Not to rescue Bugs Bunny, I'll be honest. I went a long way to get on one of these moons. To get a girl like that. To get in between her moons. She didn't want to play along, so I jetted her into space like Princess Leia. Now, back to the game. Look at this beautiful blue. I mean, I'm a little bit butthurt about what I did to her. I'll tell you. I don't want anybody telling what happened with me and what I just did to that woman. We're going to sweep that under the rug, right? We're going to sweep it. We're sweepers. We're going to sweep what happened with that woman under the rug. All right? So it's a very challenging game. And before you even get down to a planet, you got these solar flares. You touch a planet, and you're in action. You can shoot, but your weapons are kind of slow. You never quite get used to them. Don't get me wrong, this is a good game, but just don't think it's straight ahead, pure blasting action. And in all fairness, there's enough games like that. Moonsweeper brings something different, and I think it's time we quit sweeping it under the rug. Speaking of sweeping under the rug, this is your pilot to the remaining passengers that I rescued. I don't want to hear anything about what I did to that woman. I don't want anybody revolting.
Actually, I've changed my...
There you go, or that'll happen to you too. Anybody who wants to talk about what I did to that astronaut lady, that's what happens to you too. So you just buckle up and enjoy the flight home, okay? All right. So I've rescued a few humans, and it's time to fly home. I like Moonsweeper, guys. Is it the greatest Atari 2600 game ever? Well, it is unique. I gotta give it that. It is unique. And for that, it's not so bad. So I'm gonna fly home. Oh, damn. I think I'm forgetting something. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, Bugs Bunny. I hope he's okay.
Prepare a statement. Get me out of here!
Moonsweeper's a great game. Just kidding, I wouldn't do that to a woman. Have a good night.